Welcome back, everyone, to the Nonary game, Ambidex Edition. It's time for more Virtue's Last Reward, and we remember what happened last time. We got to our first ending, and it wasn't really an ending, because apparently we just did not have enough information to decide whether we should have given the dose to Alice or to Quark. How many of these questions might have been answered? Where is this place? Why did I know that? Those have not been answered yet. It is a game of betrayal, and we found that out firsthand. It should not be, because that's done. Prisoner's Dilemma, yep. We know all about that. We were explained to what the Prisoner's Dilemma is all about. Radical 6, yes. The most radical of all viruses did cause our ending. Our sort of ending. I don't think we've seen any of those scenes as of yet. So still plenty that we have not seen in Virtue's Last Reward. Yes, watch out. The intro might be spoiling the game for you. Alright, will we choose to ally or will we choose to betray? And it's time to start our second run of Virtue's Last Reward. Now, let's see how we can do this. Let's go with continue. And we know in 999 we could fast forward through everything that we already saw. In Virtue's Last Reward, however, we should be able... Hold on, let me put it on There we go. Put it on auto. Let's see how fast we can go through that. Well, maybe this cutscene cannot be sped through any faster. But once we get to actual gameplay, we should be able to go to the flowchart and decide where we want to go. Right now, it's not giving me the option. Alright, hold on. Let's turn off auto. Oh wait, I guess that's turning on auto. Okay, so it's skipping through all that. But I don't think we need to even bother with that. We can go to the flowchart, right? So let's see what happens. Into the CDs. Well, this is where the... Actually, hold on. Yeah, I guess this is where we should pick, since this is where the break happens. Can we actually go there directly? There we go. Alright, let's see where we end up by doing that. Kind of curious how much of this we can actually skip. Oh hey, we go directly to the choice. Congratulations, Virtue's Last Reward. I didn't really expect that you were going to let us go straight there. But that means... Chat... We have to make our decision right away. So, the choices. Number 1, going through the magenta door with Luna. Number 2, going through the yellow door with Tenmyoji. Number 3, grayed out, go through the cyan door with Alice. Who chose 3? Who is choosing 3? I am very displeased at people choosing 3. And there is no fourth choice. We do not get to leave the Nonary game Ambidex Edition if we choose 4, because that's not possible. But I can see where this is going, who's going to win. It looks like people are saying we want to go through the door with Tenmyoji. Yeah, it does not look like number 1 is going to catch up. It's only halfway there. I don't think that's happening. I think number 2 is going to be the winner. And so it is. In our second run of Virtue's Last Reward, we will go with Tenmyoji, as the chat's official opinion is that he sounds like a bro.
Sure.
Fine.
Fi and Tenmyoji are really non-committal towards how they feel about that.
That means Dio and I will go with Alice.
And we'll be going through the magenta door.
Yep, you can have her, kid.
All right, then.
Just remember to pick betray.
Better than getting stuck with that crusty old fart, I guess.
You might think so. I think you'll find you're wrong.
So, Clover, Luna, and I will be going through the cyan door.
After all, Dio and Quark did choose Ally the first time round, so if they do that with Alice, they'll get a surprise.
I don't get to go with Alice? I'm sorry.
Oh, Luna feels inadequate.
I'll try and stay out of the way. I don't really mind you. But the K guy seems really suspicious.
Why would she say that?
We're all meeting one another for the first time. Aren't we equally suspicious?
Well, he's the only one wearing a mask, which oddly no one has asked him to take off yet.
Hey, I'm nothing like you.
Well, yeah, Clover is a potential murderer. We know she has no problem doing this.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We need to go. The doors are closing.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Alright, now that we've chosen a different path, what puzzle rooms might be in store?
So this is the Infirmary?
Looks like it. That's what it said on the door, after all. Well, it's probably here if any of the workers get sick or hurt.
Did you see the size of that place? A little big to just be somebody's garage.
Maybe not now, but judging from the lack of dust, someone was here until recently. Think it'll open?
No way. Just look at it. You see that thing next to the door? What's it say?
Lock.
Man, Tenmyoji is the best at reading. Sigma questions whether the sign is accurate.
Are you blind? It says lock right there.
Right. Let's have a look around, okay?
I guess our manly strength failed us in opening the locked metal door.
Yeah, good idea. Maybe there's one of those card keys around here somewhere.
Alright, so we've got a puzzle room. And it took us a while to get out of the first one, the crew quarters. Last time we did that. So, let's see how long it takes us to get out of this one. I mean, we found a metal coin-like thing? I don't know. It's sort of like a coin. If I had to describe it, I guess I would call it that. Alright, let's keep our eyes out for a notch. Oh, I feel dumb now. Thanks, 10. Is that really what it stands for, 10? Is that what you're going with? That does seem more likely. Though the first one would have probably have been more interesting. hopefully we won't have any of those anytime soon. So I guess we can just leave that as it is. Yeah, that might help. Sigma, don't be difficult, just press the button. Alright. Nothing appeared on the screen, though. But it is powered on. What about this up here? Oh, right, that was the scanner that Luna was using. Alright, so we can just automatically use it if we look at the... Oh, wait. Well, I'm clicking on the bottom screen. Not sure if there's some sort of indication on what I'm looking at. It's creating letters. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this yet, because I have no idea what I should be looking for when it comes to that. So let's just remember that that's there. Alright, so they're confirming that we can't do this yet. So let's just take a look around. Can we open this drawer? Nope. What about this bedpan? Or wash basin, if you want to be more polite about it. Alright, we found a scalpel. Yeah, maybe Sigma can't be trusted with sharp objects. I don't blame Tenmyoji for feeling awkward about that. Oh, we can look beneath it. Oh, I think that's another coin-like object. Yeah, well, we know what the gun-like object is. I don't know if we would have any need of it. That's exactly what it is. Well, I don't think I could inject someone if I wanted to. I think they would have something to say about that. Let's look at the other thing. It's worn out key. I don't suppose we can combine worn out key with metal coin-like thing. We cannot. Okay. Yeah, Tenmyoji getting kind of over-dramatic there about the fires of war. I don't know if people would really have that big of a deal with the injection gun. Unless Sigma was just brandishing it and poking people with it, as he might do that. You can't really rule that out with Sigma. He's not exactly the most socially graceful person. Okay, so we need a pin, but we don't have that right now. We are going to give it a shot? No, we're not. We don't have anything we could do with that. No, 000 didn't work. How about that? Hard to believe. So far, no. but I assume that we will. Can't seem to look at the top shelves. It doesn't seem to be something... Okay, here we go, okay. Ah, yeah, we're familiar with that. Anything else we can take with us? That, I don't know, Sigma might just want to use recreationally? Who can say? He is a college student. Okay, it looks like everything else is just getting that message. That seemed to be the only one that stood out, aside from the Superill. Oh, here's something else? But it doesn't seem like I can pick up anything right now from there, aside from what... Oh, hey, a sliding panel puzzle. Is that what this is? Well, we do have a key right now. I guess we might as well try to use our existing key. See if anything happens. Okay. But we can't do anything with the other. It doesn't seem like we can do anything with this panel at all, aside from putting the keys in. So I guess we'll just have to remember about that. Doesn't really seem like that did anything. Yeah, I can definitely turn it off and on. That works. If I try to move away from the sink, I automatically turn it off. We got beds? Sure does. It sure does. I guess I couldn't think of a better description for beds myself. You say I should clean the mirror with the water? I could try it, but would I need some kind of cloth, perhaps? I mean, I'll go back to the sink and see if I can just grab the water in my hands and splash it on the mirror. I wonder if we can combine this to get the second key. And no, we are not looking at the beds over and over again, waiting for a character to come in and say something that's completely hilarious. Oh, I missed a dono? Oh man, I didn't see it. Oh, we got the pretty key! It looks nice! Sure is nice and clean. Man, if only other keys could be like this one. I'm very happy with this key. I guess that's the furthest I can go in the room. Now I have to go back. Alright, let's head over here. Sigma, just try to pull it out. It's not difficult to know what that means. Okay, it is a panel shifting puzzle. Okay. I think I'm just going to use the control pad instead of tilting the 3DS like I did for the first puzzle. I think this will be fine. Okay, let's see, how do we do this? Okay, like that. Ah, blue and green are mixed up. There we go. Much easier with the D-pad. Oh, Fi, we solved that real quick. Come on. Wouldn't hurt to give us a little bit of credit. I'm ruining my experience with the non-immersive controls. I guess I can't argue with that. I really have to get into the game by tilting my 3DS. Okay, so I guess we're going. Do we have to count how many there are? Is that, or is there something else to it? Just in case that's what it is, I guess I'll just make a note of how many there are of each color, just in case if that happens to be the information we need. I don't actually know if it is, so let's see. There are 6 yellow, 5 blues, 12 green-white things. Oh yeah, there is actually an in-game notebook, isn't there? I suppose if I really wanted to get into it, I should write things down on that, even though it's just easier to use paper. Alright, let me take a look at the... Okay, the memo functions. I scribbled something down there already. Let's just erase that. Okay, so I got yellow was 6, B was 5, G was 12, R was 2. Okay, again, I don't know if that's the information we need, but I'll just write that down on there. As maybe it'll happen. Maybe that's what it'll be. All right. Let's go back to this. If that's what we need, we did it. Am I writing with a stylus or my dirty fingers? Actually, I am using the stylus. And my handwriting is bad. You try writing on the 3DS. It's not exactly made for it. Note with colored numbers. Suppose we should look at that. It's not on this screen. Colorful note. There we go. Okay. All right. That's our reward, I suppose. Oh, wait. Well, no, we don't need to do that. Do we need to do that again? With the new numbers we got? I guess I should probably do it. 312. Or, well, that's... It was blue, yellow, red, so 132? No. Okay, none of those worked. And everyone's suggesting every combination of those numbers. Okay. So it doesn't look like I mean, they're pointing out we already solved it, but they're letting us try it again. So I guess probably we will have to open that again. Alright, let me look at that file. The file password is much more esoteric. Alright, let's just come back to that later, maybe. For right now... Can we look at that? Yeah, the notebook. Okay, it seemed like the only other thing here was this. The scanner. We look at the bed. Any clues for the bed? There's also the sink, so I guess I should probably try doing something with that. I have no use for the defibrillator as of yet, I think. I can't imagine anything that we've seen that would need it. It didn't seem like I could pick up the cloth from the bed. Oh wait, I have the scalpel, that's right, don't I? Alright, let's give that a try. Eat the bed? I would try that if there was an eat option. I don't see one. Obviously, Chunsoft is not on the ball. But we do have some dirty fabric, so we've made a breakthrough right now. Is there a cabinet under the medicine shelves? Alright, we'll take a look at that and see if we can do anything with it. For right now, let's clean this up. Did you look at this thing, Fi? It is filthy! We can't leave it like this. +1 on Dono. Is this going to be an infomercial where we show off the stain-cutting power of Radical 6? I'll just add it to this sink water and watch what it does. It looks like it's brand new. Can we use it on the mirror? It's not giving me the option to wash the mirror with the cloth. Alright, I guess we need to add something to the water. We do have this thing. Okay, it's not letting me pour the white powder into the sink. So I guess that's not... that's... Can I combine them? No. So it's not that we're using the cloth to wash the mirror, it's that we have to wash the stain off of the cloth. Cut to black and white footage of Sigma just frustrated over being unable to wash this cloth. What can cut through this stain and clean off our precious cloth? Well, it's been a half an hour, so I think that it's about time to take a break for a couple minutes. We'll be right back, and hopefully some company has created the product that Sigma will need to make his whites whiter and his colors brighter. But I'm not so sure if that's the case. We'll be back in a few minutes.